Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
Cox.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Oh, it's Sunday and we're in the home base. I'm feeling good. I got the TVs all set up. God's eye ready to go.
Football, yeah. Football. Let's fucking go, baby. Pregame picks. Start sits. First half parlay. We got it all. Anytime touchdown. DGen parlays.
Hashtag Legends only.
LFG. Oh man, I'm just fired up. Let's fucking go, Kramer. We are live on Spaces. I heard.
Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's in it. I'm checking to see what's going on with that. But yeah, if you want to call in via Spaces, let's go.
Yes. So if you're on X and you want to call in,
did I say Twitter?
You may have dropped the T-bomb.
I was looking at some birds this morning. There were some hawks and crows going at it heavy at the soccer field. Already did some youth sports this morning.
Wow,
by
really?
The way, Sean? No big deal. Missed some time. Give some game time with the child because I'm here with you guys.
Let's fucking go. All right. These pregame shows we've done over the years. To me, it feels best when we just open it up to the audience. What do you guys last minute start sit your DFS questions? Kramer will reveal his first half parlay at some point.
Which, by the way, if you're in Discord, you've already gotten it.
Yeah.
So I just throwing that out there.
I'll start things off.
Okay.
We were mentioning it on our VSiN show, and shout out to Adrian Kennedy saying loves checking us out on VSiN Friday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific. And I think our boy CJ the man in the box was also on this, but Luke Musgrave anytime touchdown. I got on that at plus 300, plus 330 is out there, and then also 2 touchdowns. So anytime Luke Musgrave scores a touchdown this Sunday morning, I'm going to be going nuts.
And great time to bring it up, Sean, because not only are we talking to you now, but hours ago with the NFL guys were on the airwaves, Moonoff and Lante, Sean, and you know what they were touting? Luke Musgrave anytime touchdown. So it's not just
a company wide.
It's a company wide initiative, but yeah, I mean, the plan is, I think, Sean, not only can you listen to us from 9 Pacific to 9:30 ish Pacific, but before us, SGPN Fantasy doing some deep nerd fantasy start sit. Before that, the NFL guys basically they went game to game and rattled off props they like. So yeah, we're hopeful 3 hours of pregame, maybe 2 hours.
It's
and
all
we're the icing
together.
on the we're the cherry on top. Let's pop that cherry.
P Bart wants to know, should I start Wilson or sub him out for Sanders, Sutton, Laporta, or Nakua? I get why you would be scared with Zach Wilson. I'm assuming this is Garrett Wilson, right? And I'm assuming full point PPR. Garrett Wilson to me is such a dog. I mean, we forget Garrett Wilson was offensive rookie of the year with a lot of those games coming from Zach Wilson. So I think I still like Garrett Wilson here over those other guys. I think you got to ride it out. I understand the skepticism with Zach Wilson at quarterback, but to me, Garrett Wilson is still if you drafted Garrett Wilson in a managed league, you still have to start him. That's my what are you scared off him, Ryan?
This is that whole why did you draft him? Well, Aaron Rodgers was there. I think you have to still. I mean, what do you? Unless
fantasy is all about volume. If anytime they throw the ball, there's a damn good chance it's going to be going to Garrett Wilson. I understand the Cowboys allegedly have a good defense, but if you think the spread would suggest they're going to be playing from behind, I think they're a live dog in that game. But it says that they're going to be playing from behind, which would create some easier passing opportunities for the Wilson to Wilson connection.
Yeah, I think at this point you drafted him in the first or second round. You got to see what it looks like. I would be hard pressed to not, because you don't start him and he still ends up with like 6 catches and a touchdown. You're pissed off.
Yes,
I think that's the angle. Chad is really lit. I was trying to find what the comment you were talking about. And I was like, good luck with. I was going to throw it on the screen, but
Chad is lit.
I think we might have a caller.
Okay, the Spaces is filling up as well. We got our first call of the day.
All right, let's see here. Well, it's Moonoff, who was already hours ago. He was already grinding through props. All right, let's see. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? All right, shout out to X for not having improved their. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But continue to talk, Sean. I'm going to work this out. On
Terrell
the back
Furman
end.
saying he's got a return of the touchdown parlay. We want that. So hop in on the Spaces.
I think Moonoff is now here. Moonoff, are you here?
Moonoff.
All right. Oh,
there he
You guys
is.
hear me?
Oh, yeah. Moonoff.
What's up, Moonoff? The machine.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Love it. Already
week 2.
Yes. Not only did you already knock out some pregame shows of your own, but yeah, you're here hopping on. Appreciate it. Let's go.
What was the consensus from the early? We got to come up with a fun name. The pregame seems kind of silly. What was the consensus favorite prop from the pregame with you and Lante?
I think we both like some Giants props today. Darren Waller, Saquon Barkley to have a big night, but we did cook up. We cooked up 147-1 touchdown parlay, all tight ends.
Oh my God!
Let's hear it,
Ryan. This is why you have your own company, so that guys that are a part of it can cook up custom anytime touchdown parlays for tight ends. I'm already so in on this, but what do we got, Moonoff?
All right, so we got Luke Musgrave plus 275, Darren Waller plus 200. Sam Laporta plus 225, and your guy Akungwa of the Tennessee Titans plus 295. The odds are starting to shift a little bit. We got it at 147-1, but it's now down to 143-1.
Run that back one more time so I can put it on the screen for the watchers. Maybe they're driving and they can't write it down. All right, so read it back one more time.
So Titans tight end Akungwa plus 295.
Let's just go with Chig.
Yeah, all right, we'll go with Chig. Sam Laporta, tight end of the Lions, plus 225.
Okay.
Darren Waller, 2-1.
Wow.
And Luke Musgrave, plus 275.
So that's just 4 guys.
So you have Musgrave plus 275, Chig 225, Waller 200, and Laporta 225. Wow.
Chig is plus 295.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the and what's that total payout?
143.42-1.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Plus 14342?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow. All right. Yes, sir. Put that on the screen for everyone to get a piece of. All right. So I will say, Sean, we've combed through the props the entire week, and I still don't know. I ended up betting Tyler Algier touchdown ladder, 1, 2, and 3 touchdowns. So.
Moonoff, before we let you go, Colts Texans. What's your take on the game as a Texans fan? CJ Stroud, game time decision seems like he will be going. They're missing a couple safeties, but you're playing Anthony Richardson on the road. What do you make of the Colts Texans?
Yeah, who's concerned for the Texans? They're down their 4 starting offensive linemen in this game. So,
don't tell me that.
Yeah, huge concerns there. The line has already now moved down to a pick after all that news came out. So. I want to say the Texans, but I think the Colts get this done. I mean, 4 offensive linemen and 2 safeties down. That's a little tough to overcome, but I got to go with the Colts here.
All right. Thanks, Moonoff.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
And again, tune into Moonoff and friends. I'm guessing Lante is going to be there because he's a DGen. Early mornings. We're working out the time, but probably sometime around 10 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 Eastern. So thanks, Moonoff.
All right, Kramer. Danny Locks wants to know. Shout out to Danny Locks, a winner of last week's Patreon pick'em. Of course, we're giving away the Nike Air Jordans this week for the Patreons. Flex spot pick 1: Deion Jackson, Josh Reynolds, or Sam Laporta.
Jesus. These are like calculus questions in the morning, Sean.
This is tough. I don't want any part of Deion Jackson. I mean,
isn't he going to be the guy though?
Yeah, but this one is tough because Deion Jackson looked really bad last week. Josh Reynolds is interesting against that Seattle defense, assuming full point PPR, but in some ways maybe would rather have Sam Laporta. Although, should you really be starting a tight end in your flex spot in week 2? Feels like you could
probably
do better.
Just from like to me, it's I like Laporta this week, but I think you have a little bit more up. You know what though? I do like the Laporta 2 touchdowns. I'll say Laporta. Official answer.
I'll roll with Laporta.
I love the matchup this week.
Jake Paquin already saying your team's already that gross.
Nice job, Jake.
Shane wants to know PPR Connor or Algier.
Oh come on, who are you talking to right now? I don't know which Connor you're talking about.
James Connor.
There's not a Connor on this planet that I would pick over Algier.
I like both.
Oh, stop. You like both,
but I would go James Conner, just because. There's no other running backs for the Cardinals.
I feel like I'm sitting in the booth with Dennis Miller here with these bits.
It's James Conner, maybe Zach Ertz. They have nothing going on. I think Connor's going to get it just because he's going to get such a crazy workload. Algier is at least competing with other guys. Cordero Patterson, late scratch. So I actually would go Connor there.
That just feels like I'll be honest. I got to disclose this to the audience. I don't know if Sean's doing a bit or being serious now. Algier by $1 million. No, you want to take a caller or keep rattling through these either or?
Get the callers.
All right.
People who are brave enough to talk to us always get priority, Ryan.
Well, I mean, this man. I don't think it's brave for this man to be speaking to us, but I'm guessing he's here to tell us about some sick anytime touchdown parlay he has cooked up. I feel bad because we Munaf let off with a doozy.
No, look, I couldn't. I couldn't wait because why does Munaf want to beat me so bad? Oh man, he knows I come up here with the touchdown parlay, and now they get their own pregame show, the pregame show, and now they got a touchdown parlay. Everybody got a touchdown parlay nowadays, huh?
It is the originator of the touchdown parlay long shot, Mr. Terrell Furman.
What's up, Terrell?
Terrell, what do you like this week in a touchdown parlay?
All righty here. We have a game that had 80 points last year in the Seattle Seahawks, Detroit Lions. Seattle is a close your eyes special. Everybody's looking towards the big name wide receivers. I have a big name, but he's got a big price attached to him. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigma. We're going to put him in the touchdown parlay. He gets his first touchdown of the season. Coming down after that, Evan Ingram. I know this is a disgusting act to sit here.
That is a disgusting act.
As a Giants loyalist, to sit here and tell you to take Evan Ingram prop. However, the Giants haven't started their NFL season yet, so I've decided I can put Evan Ingram in the list because the Giants haven't started their season. They have game 1 at 4:00 Eastern today. So Evan Ingram will be leg number 2. Leg number 3 is who is leg number 3? There we go. Mark Andrews coming back, first game of the season. He always has big games against this Bengals group. So I'm going to go Mark Andrews. I got him at a good number. Mark Andrews is leg number 3.
Sometimes, Sean, my third leg is a little hard to find too. I don't know. No, Sean's not paying attention. He's playing blackjack over there. That was a banger of a joke. Now we're moving on though. It's not even worth talking about. It was a good third leg. It was a good third leg joke. Terrell, continue with your fourth leg.
Yeah. Hey, it was a very good third leg joke.
I was making a small dick joke.
Last leg. Saquon Barkley. Spaces is weird because like when you guys talking, I can't hear you, so I missed most of the joke, but I know it was funny. But Saquon Barkley in his first game of the season, he gets a touchdown. Very much so. You take those 4 players, 94-1.
Oh
wow! Okay.
Have a good day.
Oh my God! You hear the way he signed off with a have a good day. If this hits, we're gonna have a great day.
I was looking. I was trying to plug in this parlay while Terrell was giving it out. Come on, this is a gambling show.
That's fine. That's my favorite part of most other shows is when they stop the show to make a bet. That's how I know they're real.
This is a good
Yeah.
show.
This is a great mention in the chat. Preston saying I wore my refs are terrorists shirt to the airport last week, and all I got from security was a laugh. Fans of the show everywhere.
I will say I have told that show told the story before, but I did have an incident in TSA once at the Burbank airport and was helped out by a DGen. So shout out to the TSA folks everywhere.
DGens helping DGens.
All right, Terrell, go Giants. Good luck today.
Yes, I'm gonna say go Giants in about another hour. I gotta get the remnants of last week out of my stomach, and then it's go Giants again.
Yeah, maybe go for a jog, Joe Judge style. Get the demons out. All right, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm about to do wind sprints on the field right now.
Good luck. Stretch first. All right. Let's see. What do you want to do, Sean? We gotta.
Do we got any callers? Love talking to the callers. Hop in and toss us a like. We got 133 people in the chat. It is officially lit. Toss us a little thumbs up. Spread the word about the SGPN pregame show. Jake Paquin, he's got a nice little parlay here cooking up. Devontae Adams, 100+ receiving yards. Fields, 100+ rushing yards. Keenan, anytime touchdown, 55-1. I like that. Even though I am on the Bucks -2.5, and I picked the Bills -8, 8.5 on the show. I'm not actually going to bet that. That does make me a little bit nervous. Yeah. I'm just going to be rooting for us to survive the survivor there. Who do you think?
I'm terrified.
I think we were talking about this with Derek, but who do you think is going to be the number 2? It seems very obvious the Bills will be the number 1 selection.
They posted it. I'll bring it up
because those are always fun to bring up. Shoonies is saying he likes Musgrave over 32.5 yards today, or that was a question. Yes, of course. Smash that. Smash! Luke Musgrave over receiving yards, but maybe I'm worried that a little too many. It's gotten out of hand, the Luke Musgrave love, but it's a perfect situation.
Do you
I love
feel
him as
chalky?
a prospect.
Do you at all feel a little worried that you're in a chalky position?
But again, the only people I hear talking about or giving out are in our SGPN family. So I haven't seen the outside world hopping on the Luke Musgrave train. So that is usually when I get worried, when I see other square outlets, other jabrones out there talking about Luke Musgrave, then I get a little concerned.
All right, let's I think I can do this actually.
What do you got cooking up, Ryan? Do you want to do your big reveal of your first half parlay?
Yeah, let's. I know. That's right. We were in the middle of doing something. Let me quick survivor counts, then I'll give out the first half parlay. All right. Great. So number 1, Bills, which just doing some. They have a percentage. Shout out to the circa. 40% of the field is on the Bills.
Okay.
17.8% of the field are on the Giants.
Oh,
we did predict
God,
the 2Q play was going to happen.
Yes.
The recipe was, but third, I think might shock you. 11.6%, the Broncos.
Ooh.
The next one, not surprising, just under 10% on the Cowboys. Lions, 4.8%. Niners, this one is lower than I thought, only 4.7%. Eagles, 280, and that was one I threw out to you, Sean. That's a massive number for Thursday night.
Yeah.
164 on the Bucks, 136 on the Saints, and then it drops down to under percent, 41 on the Texans.
I'm a little surprised that the Broncos catching that much in the survivor. I guess I'm not surprised with the Giants.
How many people failed to put their pick in this week?
27.
Really? So that's now up to 38 people, $3,800, just full donation to the great folks over at the Circa. All right, next up, Sean, first half parlay.
What do we got?
Well, let's talk about it. Titans +1 at home.
Okay, like it.
Falcons -0.5. You don't like that one?
No.
Texans pick 'em.
Don't like that.
I didn't like the news that Munaf said, but I'm still
They're
fading.
missing all their offensive linemen, and the rookie quarterback is hurt.
I'm still fading Anthony Richardson on the road. Cincinnati -2.5 and Seattle +3. By the way, quick little nugget. I come in early, grind out all the. Which, by the way, shout out to F1. I've the first couple laps of the race, pretty epic. If you're an F1 fan and haven't watched yet, was doing a little of the pregame scraping, and guess what I learned? You know what the you know what the Lions are doing today at halftime? Honoring the greatest player in the history of their franchise, whom they cut his career short, Mr. Barry Sanders. I'm sure it's related to this documentary coming out about Barry Sanders. Very excited about that. But You want to talk about karma? There is no way the Lions win on the day they're honoring Barry Sanders.
Only the Lions could fuck up Barry Sanders' day.
They fucked up Barry Sanders' career, so why wouldn't they fuck up Barry Sanders' day?
Nick Fortune tossing out a nice little anytime touchdown parlay. Rashee Rice, ETN, Musgrave, and Diggs plus 74.85. Don't mind that at all. I gave out the DGen play on the podcast, Ryan. Rams in Seattle. I'm now adding, or I did when we were at the Circa. I got a nice little pile of paper tickets. Hopefully, I'll be bringing back a lot of cash for next week. But I got Rams, Seattle, and Jets as a round robin money line parlay. Let the big dogs out. Yep.
Okay.
That Jets defense is really something special. I get everyone wants to.
I like him on the
team.
number. I like him on the number.
I get everyone wants to give up on this team, but I just think you put Sauce Gardner on CeeDee Lamb. How is this Cowboys team racking up a bunch of points? If they can hold the Cowboys to 17 points, I think they're in this game.
Yeah, could the Jets be the team where we talk about next year? If they could only score 21 points, they would be 13-4. Kind of feels like they could be that team this year. All right, just reiterate because we casually gave out a nice little first half parlay there. We didn't revisit it once. Tennessee, Atlanta, Houston, Cincinnati, and Seattle. That's how I can tell Sean didn't like it. He just moved on.
Well, I'm on.
Just moved on.
I'm on Green Bay and Indy. I'm wishing you the best. Maybe you can win your first half. What is the final price, Ryan? You didn't even give people the juicy price.
That's a good point. I don't have it in front of me.
What?
No. The ticket's in the other room. This one's an actual paper ticket.
You actually
give me a
in.
second. I took a picture of it to post on social. I'll tell you in a second. All right, we have another caller.
Let's go. Joining us on the X Spaces.
Tariq, maybe. Tariq. What's up, Tariq or Tariq? Maybe he's here. Maybe he's not.
I think there's a delay.
Is there?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man?
What up, guys?
Hey, thanks for calling in, man.
No problem. No problem. Glad I came in after to hear that Cowboys blasphemy.
I was gonna say you got so many fucking names, dude. I'm sorry for.
He's got multiple handles.
You got a uniform. You got to do some sort of uniform approach on this anonymous. Maybe he's got 3 different personalities. Maybe we have to dive in. Maybe only one of them's a Cowboys fan.
No, they're all Cowboys.
Oh, jeez. All right, what do you got?
Well, to tell you how the Cowboys are going to get their points, they're definitely going to get it by defense. Give me a pick 6. You can get either one of them. You can get Diggs or Gilmore at 400 at least.
So do you like the interception prop or do you like them just to score a defensive touchdown?
I got FanDuel had 7+ sacks for 39-1.
Oh,
that's pretty interesting.
I don't hate that. They kind of just did that recently.
Yep, they sure did, didn't they?
I mean, you may remember. I don't remember anymore.
Oh, it's already out the memory.
Yeah. Hey, I don't look in that rear view.
Yeah.
Serial, the chat is saying this host kills me about the Jets defense is this and that. What about our defense? So you're leaning in the idea that the Cowboys defense is going to destroy the Jets. That's your game plan.
Absolutely. Didn't Buffalo get like 10 sacks on them?
Hey, Mekhi Becton, I will stonewall Micah Parsons.
These are all very fair points. I hate to not agree with a Cowboys fan.
Okay, it could be a long day for the Jets. Serial, before we let you go, what is your lock outside of this Jets Cowboys game?
Oh, my lock would probably be. I did one thing with Derrick Henry where he gets a touchdown and over 86 yards. On that Chargers defense seems pretty doable.
Okay. Derrick Henry.
I think that was like plus 200 for that.
Yeah, you were all over that, Sean.
No, I had Derrick Henry in DFS, so yeah, I'm with you. And it does, yeah. All right.
Worst of luck to your Cowboys today, Serial.
Good luck with everything except the Cowboys.
We're not even playing a division phone. Give me a break.
It doesn't matter. I mean, although I hate both these teams.
Oh, cause the Jets beating the Cowboys, that would be a highlight of week 2.
And my
your highlight.
Yeah. And my first half parlay pays out plus 2210. So 22-1 basically. All right.
Nice.
Thanks, Serial.
Take it easy, Serial.
All right. See you guys.
West Virginia punch drunk one is Zach Moss playing? Zach Moss is a go, right?
Zach Moss,
pretty sure.
Yeah, he got 3 full days of practice.
Okay,
who was I thinking about that? I must be thinking about Evan Hull. IR'd.
P Bart wants to know: start Gabe Davis over Tyler Lockett. This one's interesting because there was Sean McDermott calling out the second pass catcher, saying like, "Hey, we need someone to step up besides Diggs." Maybe this is the Gabe Davis breakout game. On the other side, you have Tyler Lockett, who he got checked out for a concussion.
What's weird is he was. I don't think he ever he wasn't on the injury report. Okay. So I think whatever, maybe because we were in Vegas, but he went out for an injury.
I think maybe they just checked him and then
checked him. They held him out for a little bit, but yeah, it seems as though there's no question about that. And I would chime in on Gabe. I don't know if it's Gabe Davis. I don't know if it's going to be Gabe Davis.
Oh, it's the second pass.
I think Gabe Davis having a big play is unrelated to who steps forward as that second pass catcher. I think they want it to be Kincaid. I think you look at the way they started to use Kincaid. I think Dawson Knox, he was still getting used down the field a decent amount. And I'll throw in a wild card. If the coach is really pissed off, why not see what Trent Sherfield has?
I was going to say Trent Sherfield's interesting anytime touchdown. They always use him near the goal line. So I would actually say Lockett here.
Oh yeah.
I do think in that dome we've seen last time
fireworks loaded.
Last time they played, they put up a combined 80 points. I don't think it's going to be quite that high scoring, but obviously there's a chance it can get out of control. So I think that's a good spot for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm in. I just can't start. I have a hard time ever. Gabe Davis is a best ball guy to me. I can't start Gabe. I wouldn't draft.
Yeah, in a managed league, I'm with you. It's tough to play Gabe Davis. He's a fun DFS guy to work in on some of these, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Gooey Shoes, who also asked Kramer, "Do you like my name?" He likes the Browns money line. I'm on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a close your eyes special. Kramer's also on Pittsburgh. 16-0. Mike Tomlin is at home against the Cleveland Browns. I think if the Browns do get it done, it's going to be because of Nick Chubb and Cam Hayward being out, and Nick Chubb just having a game where he puts the team on his back. So I think if they do, it's going to be Chubb related.
It's definitely going to be Chubb related. And that could apply to Watson too, I guess, if you really want to think deeply about it. But no, I think Watson looked like I think the Browns could be a team we're wrong about. If they pop off again and we're sitting here like, oh man, they don't own the Steelers in the way they own the Bengals. And so if they get it done here, I would be I'll have to start saying nice things about the Browns. And if you remember,
it's a tough spot
in the preseason, we did suggest that the Brown, Stefanski, high floor coach, and this team has a high floor because of the roster. It seems as though they might be able to get it done, even if Watson isn't getting it
Browns
done.
defense, I get it that we kind of wrote it off, even though we were both on the Browns. We kind of wrote it off as, the Browns just own the Bengals.
I didn't write off the defensive performance.
Okay, because I was going to say maybe we should have been hyping up their defense a little bit more because their defense played really, really well. So if that defense can travel into Pittsburgh at Monday night, I'm definitely going to upgrade my opinion on the Browns and downgrade the Steelers. To me, this is like a must win for the Steelers.
The problem is that the defensive line matchup resembles that of the Niners, and that was a problem for them.
Yeah.
So if to that point, we might be looking at the same thing. And I don't know if you can, if the Steelers are just going to have a shitty offensive line like that wasn't part of the handicap.
No, I thought they did a decent job upgrading guys in the offseason. So we'll see what the adjustments Tomlin the team make.
Got another caller, Sean.
Hell yeah. Get in on the spaces. You guys have priority. Follow us on X at Gambling Podcasts.
Dick Puncher.
Oh yeah. Seen him many a times in the YouTube.
Spelled Dick wrong. Wonder if he has a hard time finding his third leg too.
What's up, Dick Puncher? What do we?
Yo, how's it going, boys?
Doing great. What do you like this week?
Well, first, let me just say it warms my green and gold heart. All the Luke Musgrave.
Oh, let's go.
Loving it. Absolutely love it. I'll also throw out there along these lines here. I mean, Luke Musgrave, 2 touchdowns plus 2,500.
Oh yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that as well. Do not worry.
It should be implied that if we like a single touchdown, we generally like a second touchdown as well.
Yeah, I mean, you look at, Jones officially ruled out. You've got, Watson ruled out. Who else is he throwing to? I'll tell you who else. Romeo Dobbs over on the yards for Dobbs 40.5. I like that as well in the Packer game.
Kramer's shaking his head even though he's on the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, unlike you, Sean, I can have opinions that involve it's a football game. Someone's going to get yards on the Packers. I just think this juggernaut known as the Atlanta Falcons is a better version of what the Packers are going to try to be without Aaron Jones. I mean, you're really brushing the Aaron Jones thing under the rug. He's literally their best weapon on offense.
Luke Musgrave, maybe Luke Musgrave gets some carries near the goal line.
Hey, love it. Love the Beavers. We stand with Oregon State and Washington State.
Let's go. What do you one other lock besides the dub stuff, which I like?
So, as much as I would love to believe that us absolutely destroying the Bears last weekend was all us being great, the Bears are garbage. They're absolutely garbage. Give me Tampa Bay.
Oh,
I think they're gonna roll.
You know what, Sean? We need
a
new segment for the show. Side that by the time Sunday hits, you think that's the one that I probably got wrong. So when the Bucks win, that's going to be the one where I'm like, that was stupid.
I was shocked on the VSiN show on our podcast, you making a case for Justin Fields and the Bears not being as bad.
It's an anti-Bucks case, but I think the anti-Bears case is also strong. So I didn't evaluate for some reason I didn't evaluate the anti-Bears case as strongly. The sexy, we got some sex. And
they're not.
It's a Sunday ticket buy. This is a new type of sexy buy. All right.
Thanks for calling us, Dick Puncher.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good luck
today.
Let's
go, Luke.
All right, let's punch some bookies in the dick today, boys.
Yes.
Let's go.
I like that.
I feel like we could. That's a nice segment. The Dick Puncher.
Yeah. What's the Dick Punch? How are we punching our bookies in the dick this Sunday? Thanks, Dick Puncher. ZD Mills, friend of the program, AJ Dillon or Javonte Williams. This is interesting because Javonte looked good. I thought overall. How would you grade? It was solid-ish.
So AJ Dillon's going to get volume. AJ Dillon got volume last week, and AJ Dillon didn't exactly look great from an efficiency standpoint. I wonder how he's going to look any better, other than maybe he's just one of those guys that needs like 25 carries. So yeah, I would lean Javonte Williams. I think everyone, I think Pirine and Williams are probably startable. Sean, I think they're going to get 15 carries each. So if you think that's good enough versus AJ Dillon, go. I'd even go further on the Broncos. Peyton's been talking a shitload about Jaleel McLaughlin. And in the passing game. So I could see a situation where all three running backs end up popping over 10 to 12 points. And
Breece Hall, I thought, as far as like the two guys coming back from crazy injuries, I thought Breece Hall eye test looked so much better. I'm going AJ Dillon to your point, because they still really have a role for Pirine.
Yep.
McLaughlin might get some work. They have Jerry Jeudy coming back.
Oh, so you are going Dillon.
Yeah,
I was saying all of that for the opposite. I think Peyton kind of signaled this week that they're going to go heavy on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And involve the running backs a lot in the offense. And
I guess I just think it's Javonte Williams. He's going to have to get there with a big play, which he's certainly capable of. I would, in a managed league, you're looking for something more predictable. So I would go AJ Dillon.
Cool. That feels like a loser play. Like I just AJ Dillon doesn't have a ceiling to me in this game.
I guess that's true. I'll stick with AJ Dillon. To me, the Broncos are just no one's gonna have a great game fantasy wise on the Broncos. Is my prediction. I think they get it done. I think it's
hard to argue with that.
I think it's gonna be like a 21-13 game. I still think there's a chance the Green Bay Atlanta game gets some points and gets interesting.
We haven't discussed this, but I did make a cash lineup this week.
Oh, really?
Would you like to know any of the guys I have? I did play Puka Nacua. So let's hope I don't get weaseled out of that one. But as we've gotten closer to kick, it does seem like that injury is more minor than major. But yeah, I mean, to me, the cash lineup was easy to make because the running backs are David Montgomery and Josh Kelly, and you go from there.
Yeah,
not AJ Dillon. Like to me, some people are going to play AJ Dillon today.
Oh, I wouldn't play him in cash in a managed league.
It's a projectable volume though. It's the same answer.
Yeah, I guess just DFS. I don't know. I don't do cash. I just play for the millions. So the idea of playing conservative in DFS doesn't really. doesn't really register with
You're
me,
not
right?
playing conservative. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not playing Dylan. It's too conservative. But yeah.
True.
So and if you are interested, if you're new to the program, the shout out to Lynn Calhoun, hosts the SGP Big Boy every week. $109 to enter, winner take all. I've not looked to see how many folks are in right now, but I'm in. I don't know if Sean's in. Usually get a nice 10 to 15 folks. So nice little bounty there. I'll drop that link in the chat and on social if you're interested.
Yeah, send that my way, Ryan. I got to check my DraftKings to see if it's in there because I think maybe I'll play this week. I got to have a little bonus sweat going. Anything else? Of course. Hey, join us post game show after the Sunday night game ends. We will be recapping week 2, talking Monday night props, and then of course answering all your questions. Yeah,
should be noted. We're gonna have the X line open.
The X line.
So
I like that.
We're gonna, call in with your great wins, your great beats, positive vibes only.
Jason saying, thought y'all were headed to Vegas for the weekend.
Oh,
Jason, we are weekend warriors. We flew out to Vegas Friday afternoon and flew back Saturday morning so that Kramer could attend youth sports and I could watch a shit ton of college football.
Yeah,
and then we will be back in Vegas next Friday for our Friday night show live from VSiN at Circa. 9:00 Pacific. Come say hi if you're in town or a Vegas local.
Saw a parent at the volleyball game yesterday morning at 8:45 a.m. Goes, I thought you do a show in Vegas every Friday night, and I said I did.
And I'm back, baby.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money green. He's Ryan.
Everyone wins some bets today.
Kramer, let it ride.